Welcome back. We're cooking today. Now, as the title suggests, if you've read the title that is, we are doing bread and butter pudding, but slightly different. Normally it's just bread, butter, custard, and those yucky sultanas. Ugh. And I thought, Easter coming up, I'm sure we can incorporate chocolate in that. And then I thought, chocolate orange. So we're going to go and make chocolate orange bread and butter pudding. Oh, yes. As our name's Spice and Easy, just like our spice packs, we like things to be easy and not complicated. You can overcomplicate things. So we're doing it the easy way. You can make your own custard if you want using cream and eggs, but that'll be more expensive. It's more time consuming. And let's face it, you'd rather be doing something else. So we're going to do it the easy way. You'll see when we're at the back what I mean by that, if you've not already guessed. And I think this should be quite nice. You can do this in the oven. If you've not got an air fryer, just put it in your normal oven dish that you use. Do exactly what I'm doing. Obviously, it'll be on a bigger scale probably. You want a bigger dish for more people. I'm doing the air fryer just to show that you can do it in the air fryer. And there's only 2 of us, so we don't need a big dish full of it. We'll see you at the counter in a minute. So here we go then. First ingredients we're going to be using, funnily enough, is not bread. I know they say bread is the best thing to use, but because this is chocolate orange, it's going to be sweet. And I thought, that'll do better than bread. Brioche. We're using brioche finger rolls, and I'm going to slice them that way, so they make like little rings. Let's do that now, and then we'll whack some butter on them. And there you go. That's it, they're all buttered up. Yeah, this chopping board's seen better days, isn't it? But I think it's about time I chucked it and got a new one. But anyway, that's another story. Next, we need the orange part of the chocolate orange. So, we're going to be using marmalade. Marmalade, yes. Now, this is the less sugar one. Low sugar. You can actually get sugar-free, I believe. But I use that. And I do use a lot of stuff that's sugar-free, low sugar. Just if you can cut a bit of the sugar out, it's always helpful. And I've tried this and it is still sweet. So this is going to work. I have got the thick cut, so there's bits of orange in, which will help with the orangeness. Orangeness, a new word for you. With those bits of orange, so you can get the fine if you want, or the one with no bits in. So all we're doing with this is just a bit on there. You don't need loads, so that it will probably be too much, look. So what you do, take a bit off and put it on your next one. There you go. I'm going to do all of these and be back in a mo. And that's all of those done. Now, I don't know if I'm going to need all of these. If I don't, then obviously I'm going to eat the ones that are left, because marmalade, brioche bun, sounds good to me. Next, we go on to putting it in the dish and the custard side of it. And don't forget, we have the chocolate as well. Ooh. So I'll move these out of the way, get the dish on there and get cracking on the next bit. So we move on to getting the next stage then. The dish, which needs some butter around it, hopefully to help it stop sticking too much. Just like that, as a comedian once said. Just like that. So next we need the custard. Now I've just made this and it's steaming, but I have used instant. As I said on the intro, we're Spice and Easy. We do things the easy way. There's nothing wrong with using packet custard. It's instant custard. I have used no added sugar. Every little helps. And that's where it was from actually. But yeah, just cut back on the sugar a bit. You've got the marmalade. It's going to be sweet enough. Make it up as they tell you to. And if it looks a bit thick, add a bit more water. Because you need it sort of double cream consistency. Maybe a tad thicker. Just so that it's not going to disintegrate the bread. So what we need to do first then is put a bit of this in the bottom. That way we're going to get all of the bread that's going in the brioche is going to be coated and going to soak it up from the bottom. So we add the next bit, which is this, adding your bread to it. Just simple, innit? It's simple. So there's one row done. Now we need the chocolate bit. And I bought chocolate drops. I've got a mixture here of milk and dark because I want the contrast in the bitterness from the dark to counteract the sweetness. And obviously the milk chocolate for that milky chocolate taste. So we sprinkle a few of those on. already you can see chocolate orange appearing. Put a few down the side as well. Now this will stick to the dish. There's no doubt about it, but these enamel, if you soak them, anything comes off them. That's the beauty of them. And also you can use a glass dish if you want to do this in an oven. Like I said again on the intro, you can do a bigger dish if there's more of you. This should serve too. You don't want a bucket load of it because it's really sweet. Go banging after a nice hot, stinking hot curry. So that's that done. And now what we're going to do is we're going to pour a bit more of that custard over. It will start to melt the chocolate now. And then another row of the brioche. Like that. Now I did have a little gap there, so I've just used another bit of the brioche because I've still got, what, 2.5 of the rolls left. So we could have hot dogs on them tomorrow. So I'll just cut another little bit and put it in the end. Now again, just a little drizzle of the custard, not too much on the top because I don't want it to be really soggy. Like that, not too much on the top because I don't want it to be overflowing and bubbling over everywhere. But I do need to add a few more of your chocolate drops. Chocolate buttons I was going to call them, but they're not. The chocolate drops. That's that done. Let's put that in the air fryer or oven if you're using an oven and you've not got an air fryer, it will still work. 25 minutes, 180, and we'll be back in a mo. Right, that's done. It's starting to sink already. Look, that actually took 20 minutes at 180. So 25, 20, just check it after 20 minutes and see. It's not quite done now. If you can hear a noise in the background, it's hammering down here. So what we need now is we're going to sprinkle a bit of brown sugar. Brown sugar. This is not really granulated. I'll pick the wrong one up, but it'll still do the same thing. We'll sprinkle that on, and then we're going to whack it back in to caramelise that brown sugar. So what I'll do is I will put it in on high, which on ours is 200. I know some is 220, 204. It's going in 5 minutes. Check it. If that's not caramelised and it doesn't look like the bread's burning, put it back for another 5 minutes. Obviously, if the bread starts to burn, whip it out and jobs are good. And let's put that back in and then let's see what it looks like at the end. And there you have it. Chocolate orange bread and butter pudding. Now, the sugar has not quite caramelised, but I didn't want these ends to catch and just be black. So you can use a blowtorch if you've got one of the cooking blowtorches. But anyway, let's have a look at what it looks like. And that's it, look, steaming chocolate orange bread and butter pudding. Ooh. So let's see what it tastes like. Chocolate orange bread and butter pudding. It's a success. Easy to do, as you saw. I just don't overcomplicate things. Use instant custard. It's not a crime. Have a go at this and let me know. I know a couple of you out there. One's been waiting for this. In fact, two has been badgering me for it because I've said I'm doing it. And another one who's not been badgering me loves chocolate, orange, flavoured, anything. So, you know who you are. Have a go at this. You'll love it, I'm telling you. There you go. Chocolate orange bread and butter pudding. Done. Drop your comments in below. Do you like the looks of this? You're going to have a go at it. I recommend you do because it's banging. Subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, it don't cost you a penny. Make sure you click notifications on every individual device you watch us on. And click the thumbs up on your way out or while you're watching it. If you're watching it and you can just scroll up and see the thumb sign, click it. Helps the channel and we'll catch you on another one. I'm going to go now. Get the custard that's left, pour it over and eat the lot. No, I'm not. This will be our dessert tonight. Ooh, nice. See you later.